Season 2 of Teams at Hackingtons just kicked off, but before we talk about what's happening in this season, let's take a look at Season 1 and congratulate RNG for being the team winners. You guys did amazing. You stayed consistent throughout the entire season, and every other team did amazing. I was so impressed with the camaraderie that I decided to make some merch for you guys. You can follow this link on the screen to buy your official Teams merch. It even has some exclusive merchandise for RNG for winning Season 1. All right, that's enough about last season. Let's look ahead. Michael, I'm gonna send it over to you to talk about what's happening in Season 2 of Teams at Hackingtons.
Thanks, Steven. Now I'm here to talk to you guys about the update to Season 2 for Teams, and I'm gonna tell you everything that's brand new in this season. Now there are 3 important factors I wanted to focus on with this new update. The first one is that everything is more visible. You're going to be able to track your progress in a more detailed manner. Second, I want to make sure everyone felt more important in their impact on the team. So now you're going to feel like you have a bigger effect on the trajectory of your team's success. And third, I just want to make sure everything was more fun. This season is going to have a lot more strategy and I think a lot more fun to it. So let's talk about it. First off, you can now see how many gold stars, badges, mods, and competitions you have won during the current season. You can see that on the homepage as well as by hovering on any name on the team members area of the team page. There are also a few brand new team mods that you can earn and they do some really cool stuff, so make sure to check that out on the mods wiki. That's also a brand new page made for you. Just so you guys know, there are more mods on the way. Speaking of mods, there are no more personal mods. That system has been replaced by something I think is much, much cooler. If you go to your team's page, you will now see something called the Team Explorer, and there are 3 important windows in here. Let's talk about the logs page real quick. You can now track everything that has happened related to your team through your logs. You can now see who has applied mods, who has attacked you with mods, who has earned mods. All the stuff about teams will be inside of there, so now you can track what's going on. But the most important part of the Team Explorer is the Roles tab and the Team Stats tab. So, the Roles tab. You will see a chart show up. This is going to be your progression through those 5 different categories. Everything you do at Hackingtons now, all the XP is separated into one of those 5 categories. So for example, anything you do in HTML or JavaScript goes into the web dev progression, and anything you do as far as just participating in class, so showing up or any other type of thing like that, that will be the participation category. You will also see that every badge now has a type of XP related to it. So make sure you check those out to see what type it will apply to. Well, why track these different categories of XP, you might be wondering? Well, first off, it's gonna give a much better indication of how much you have done here at Hackingtons. Are you more of a Python person? Are you more of a web person? Or do you just show up to class every day and do awesome work? But you will also see that there are something called roles related to this. So for every certain amount of XP, you unlock a certain role that you can equip. Think of these like the replacement for the personal mod. For example, the first role that you unlock for the web category is the junior web dev role. This one unlocks at 200 XP and it gives you some really cool effects. The first thing it does is it gives you 3% bonus XP whenever it is equipped. So if you click on it and you equip it, that is your current role that is equipped, you get 3% extra XP to everything. Each role does something different, so make sure you read about them. You can read about them by simply hovering over each one. But you'll see at the bottom of each role something else. You'll see intelligence or teamwork. This is all related to the Techie score. That is TECII. Teamwork, efficiency, creativity, innovation, and intelligence. This is your team's overall stats. So when you equip one of these roles, the stat related to that role gets put onto your entire team. And that is what you see on the team stats window. The team stats page has another chart that is representing your team's overall progression. Now remember, these are all coming from the currently equipped roles, not all the roles that you have unlocked. This means you must coordinate with the rest of your team to pick out your different strategies, because for certain amounts of your Techie score, you will unlock permanent bonuses to your team as long as those thresholds are met. For example, if your team has enough creativity applied to it to reach level 3, you get a 10% bonus to getting mods. So that means you have 10% more chance for everyone on your team of getting a mod, and that is a really powerful thing if you guys are trying to win. Again, make sure you read all about those. They each do a different thing. So that's pretty much it for the Season 2 update. There are a few other things here and there, and I have some other minor things coming in the coming weeks, but please make sure you understand what's going on. Talk to your leaders, ask in the hacker box. Your other teachers as well can talk to you about this stuff, and just make sure you're good, because understanding this system is going to determine who will be the winner of Season 2. May the best team win.